Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, A-Pop is out by Tyla finally. I'm very interested in the sound of this record. I am kind of, very middling on these singles so far. There's some that I've really enjoyed, and there's some that I've kind of been just okay on, and all of those, I think I've reacted to most of them on the channel. I think I've reacted to Is It Love, and She Did It Again on the channel. So the initial reactions to those will be linked down in the description if you want to see kind of what I thought the first time around with those songs. She Did It Again and Is It Love are two songs that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Like, they are okay, but they're nothing that really popped out at me on first listen. And even a couple listens around, I was like, this is just okay for me. But Is It and Chanel, on the other hand, I think were solid songs. And I've also heard Kiss off of this album, which I didn't mean to listen to early, but I did anyways. Which I really enjoyed Kiss as well. So it sounds like it's going to potentially be an up and down record, but I'm also excited to see what the singles, even the ones that I didn't necessarily enjoy on first listen, sound like in context of the album. I think this is going to be an interesting listen, regardless of what I think about it. I hope it's good. I hope it's better than her debut album, because her debut album was really, really solid, I thought. And even if it's equally as good, I'm going to love that. So Tyla, A-Pop, we get started with one of the tracks that I wasn't the biggest fan of. I thought was okay. Is It Love opens the album. Let's do it. Oh, just before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I do a Patreon. The link to that will also be down in the description. It's just a place where you can get exclusive content that you're not going to get on the main channel. I believe the cost of a membership is $5 Canadian a month. And with that, you can request things for me to react to. And if it's a member, it's a guarantee that I'll check it out. That'll be all thrown to the Patreon, plus a bunch of exclusive content if you enjoy what I'm doing here on the channel. Yeah, it's just a way to support the channel, or support the stuff that I do on this channel, because I can't get monetized due to the copyright in a majority of my videos. So that is an option. The link to that will be down in the description. Let's get started with the reaction to A-Pop by Tyla. Is It Love, track 1. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it is this track with the great guitar in the intro that I thought could have been utilized more. For sure. For sure. I like that inflection with her vocals there.
Many times I heard I was cute. God just said I need to sit, I need proof. I need somebody that's gonna water my roots. Put your hands on my body like masseuse. Are you the one that's gonna ignite my fuse and add some more fuel and light up the room? You gotta know when to be soft and how to stay hard without no excuse. You're rushing off of me, I wanna see a little more. Want all your attention soon as I walk through the door. Show me you know the difference between beautiful and all. Yeah, gon' let it fall. Is it love if you don't cry, cry, cry? Don't need shit if I don't see tears in those eyes. Is it love if you don't cry, cry, cry? Don't need shit if I don't see tears. Learn my body inside out. Wanna make me see what that's about. Don't tell me it's a cool to come and find out. Just say you want me and it's all on. Learn my body inside out. Wanna make
I like this melody in the bridge section. Ooh.
Is it love if you don't cry, cry, cry?
It's definitely grown on me, for sure. Interesting kind of opener. It kind of doesn't feel like an intro track, to be honest. Kind of seems something like that could be fit in the middle of the album. Interesting track for my like second or third listen of that track as well. It's definitely grown on me from the first time I listened to it. I mean, it's enjoyable, but it's just okay. I don't think it's one of my favorite songs on the album, or is going to be. Again, there's stuff that I think could be changed about it for sure, but overall, it's an enjoyable track. I can't deny that. So That Girl, this is like the biggest non-single track of the album, followed by Kiss, which I am excited to listen to again because I did already hear that one, but never heard this one. That Girl, track 2. Ooh. Oh, okay. This has got a crazy kind of like groove to it.
Ooh, yeah. Writing for in your top shot spot is a me or them. How many hours did you think about it before you caught in? Knew the body couldn't resist it, I got it falling. Beautiful flowers in the section, just like a garden. Toss the dollar, send it in. Comma, dividends. Blow some more, I'm giving it.
Like the backing vocals.
Giving it. Toss the dollar, send it in. Comma, dividends. Blow some more, I'm giving it. Giving in.
Come on.
Who's that girl about to make a purchase? I'm talking diamonds, watches, purses. You want the AP girl, which version? Give that girl a Maybach with the curtains. Put on that shit and make them nervous.
Hey.
Let's fly somewhere with no servers.
Ooh. Oh, this post-chorus is nasty.
All cheek, type chic. Can't satisfy me if you're not free.
I love how kind of like stabby and like,
Every time piece is a dime piece.
I don't know, the production is just so like satisfying to the ear. Hey. It's also just like really heavy too. The bass at least.
Watches, purses. You want the AP girl, which version?
Hey.
Give that girl a Maybach with the curtains. Put on that shit and make them nervous. Let's fly somewhere with no servers. Closer, come a little closer.
I love this post-chorus, bro. Oh. Yeah, that post-chorus is definitely my favorite part of the track. I mean, I don't mind this one at all. This has got a great groove. This is fun. I feel like some parts it could have a little bit more energy, but that was a fun, groovy track. Track 3 is Kiss. I love this one. This is a fun track, but I am excited to hear it again. The production fucking bangs on this one. It's so well done. And the thing about this one that I really like, about kind of compared to all of the other tracks that kind of Tyla has recently done that either are a part of this album, and have been released as like one-offs before this album has came out, is that it's different. This is sonically a very, very different song than some of the stuff she has doing. It's a step, kind of sounds like out of her comfort zone a little bit. And I think that's why I love this so much. It's definitely a switch up for her.
It's not complicated, so don't overthink it. Come and relieve me. Come kiss me, baby. I've been yearning for your touch. I've been trying to fall in love. I've been
vocals.
Let our bodies do the talking.
Oh.
Every time you kiss my lips, I get deja vu. I'm reminded. Miss when I felt like this right here, yeah. Now what's in your mind like I'm psychic. 'Cause look in your eyes so enticing. Loving again like this right here, yeah.
I love like the reverb on that. I also really love this part too.
Right here, yeah. Loving the way you sit that move. Head over heels, I'll play about you. Both of my lips taste just like Leave it on me like new perfume. Oh my body, 'cause I own that room. Take my time so you won't forget. Take control, don't lose focus. Please be. Hold my body like you wanna free.
His build up to the chorus is also really nice. Beautiful vocally. And then
Every time you kiss my lips, I get deja vu. I'm reminded. Miss when I felt like this right here, yeah. Now what's in your mind like I'm psychic. 'Cause look in your eyes so enticing. Loving again like this right here, yeah.
I love the vocal effects after this kind of this post-chorus too. Ooh, forgot about this outro. I like her what she's doing vocally there. Yeah. Yeah, this is so fun. This is definitely going to be up there with one of my favorite tracks on the album, I think, for sure. Fun track. Okay, Is It is the next track up at track 4. Yeah, this was released as a single as well. Is It Love and you have Is It. Very similar song titles. That's interesting. But Is It was released before Is It Love. I believe I like this one. It's been a while since I've heard it. I feel like it was released like a year ago. Like it was released a while ago. As a single, if I remember correctly. So I'm excited to hear it again because I'm pretty sure I liked it on the channel whenever I first listened to it. So here we go. Normally sorry. Yeah, I've definitely heard this. Usually I don't like to leave the full length, like me listening to the full length singles that I've already heard on the album, but since it's been so long, and sometimes I forget kind of what I think of the song, I think it makes sense to have them all kind of in this reaction here. But this one is, yeah, this is fun.
Is it the fox that I don't give? Is it the man that I don't miss? Is the song where we get along? Or am I coming on a little strong? Is it the way this dress unzips? Is it the girls that I came with? Cause the more that they tell me don't, cause the more that it turn me on. I can't leave, I can't leave.
Oh yeah, I forgot how good this part is. The underlying bass. Yeah.
Dancing alone to look right on me. I can't leave,
I can't
leave. Leave you alone with your eyes on me. No, I can't leave, I can't leave. Dancing alone to look right on me. Is it wrong?
Ooh, vocals.
That I wanna get right with you? Is it wrong that I wanna get right? Is it the cup when it leaves my lips that got me thinking things like this? Like what it's like when you take me home, and what it's like when you take it off. Is it the idea that I like, or do I really wanna make you mine? Or do we leave it all on the floor? Either way, I need a little more. I can't leave, I can't leave. Leave you alone with your eyes on me. No, I can't leave, I can't leave. Dancing alone to look right on me. I can't leave, I can't leave. Leave you alone with your eyes on me. No, I can't leave, I can't leave. Dancing alone to look right on me. Is it wrong?
This one is also a little repetitive. I will give it that, but it's still fun. I can see it lacking a little bit of replay value for sure, but really solid start to the album, I would say. Last 3 have been fairly solid. And then next 5 tracks are all new tracks with Fairy Tale by featuring Liquid Deep. Very interesting sound. Wow. This feels like a dance-like remix.
Baby boy, I love ya. I really, really love ya. Something that has never changed. And I know that we've had issues, but darling, I do miss you. And I love to be more than friends. Now I know I may be dreaming, but our love had true meaning, and everyone around could see. So let me make this
Kind of like a hypnotic dance track. Okay. Gorgeous vocals. It makes sense with the hypnoticness, fairy tale, kind of this dreamy kind of imagery I'm getting right now. Yeah.
Baby girl, I love you. I really, really love you. Something that I'm sure you see. Now ain't no sense in lying, darling.
I don't know if I fuck with his vocal style.
All the space you need.
And also, I just said the lyrics sound kind of corny to me.
We've endured the heartache.
I don't know if I like his verse. This is kind of taking me out of it.
This is what I have to in order to have you. I would
I don't mean to be a hater. It also sounds like really proper. Like he's really enunciating all of those sounds. I like this hook though. I like this hook. But I feel like it would have been better off solo. And it's catchy too. It feels like it should be progressing to this like dancier sound, which I would like if it did that. That one's okay to me. There are things I wish I could change about that song and make it better, but it's not bad. I like the hook, but it does repeat a lot for me, and that kind of takes me out of the track. Because I like her part in the verse, and I also like the first couple of hooks, but then, you know, after kind of halfway the track, it's kind of just repeating, and the production also doesn't compensate for that kind of repetitiveness, because it also doesn't change a whole lot to me. I feel like if the production changed a little bit, got more, I don't know, something else, it just feels a very repetitive. And then the featured artist, I don't know if I care for his verse and what he added. I might need a second listen with this one. This is one where I'm kind of, I'm just okay with it. Double Blind, track 6. Okay. Okay. Back to the grooviness of kind of like that girl.
Recognizing you're acting me.
This feels very classic, like 2000s.
Show me what you want from me. If the world stops turning
Oh,
after we let
this is very like reggae.
as we're burning after we
That transition from the verse to the chorus is also interesting.
We could get it all day. Make sure we commit it in the worst way. Here we go wild. Feel me? I can feel your earthquake. Make sure that you do me in the worst way. Here we go wild. What it is, baby. I don't wanna fall. Tell me what you jump from here. I'm ready to dive. Follow your orders. Show me what you want from me. The world stops turning.
Yeah, this transition from the verse to the chorus is a little odd to me.
Go on me as we're burning after we go.
It does feel very like 2000s reggae. It sounds like a Rihanna Music of the Sun deep cut track. Kind of? It does. It kind of does to me. It's still got a groove. I'm kind of shaking my ass a little. That layering, that's good. That's good. That guitar, gotta use that more. Interesting track. I also don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like I do need another listen with it. The transition from the verse or pre-chorus, whatever it was, sounds very kind of unnatural. I like the groove of it. I like the groove of it. It's fun. I like the instrumental part, but also even the instrumental in some of these tracks, it does feel like it there could be more going on in complexity of the instrumental. There's parts I like about this, and there's parts I feel like are just okay for me. Another one that I think I could like with another listen, but just okay for right now. Feel Something is track 7. Come on. Banger. Banger, come on. Ooh. Sounds good.
Maybe feel something on.
Oh, we got this like D&B, Jersey Club kind of sound maybe.
I wanna feel it, yeah. Maybe feel something on. I wanna feel it, yeah. Take the strength off, put your back in and keep your legs strong. Mix the sweat off your forehead with my makeup. Blend it with me. Where's the energy? Yeah. Get a firm grip, use some leisure, keep the time long. Let the friction between us on the fire on. Light one with me. Inhale and breathe.
Where's the hook?
Ready to see me?
Guys, where's the hook?
What's that in my lower back?
There's got to be some like build up, right?
Dynamite in my eyes. I like a heart attack. Got that flat.
What is going on with this track? Where's the hook? Where's anything? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being like too much. These last 3 tracks though, and then especially this one, I like it feels like it has something, but we're a minute and 20 in, and like it's just like verse right now. I feel like at this point we should be getting into some kind of change, some kind of, you know what I mean? I'll keep listening, but right now.
Ooh, bring it alive. Make me feel something on.
Or is this the hook? Is this the hook?
I wanna feel it, yeah. Make me feel something on. I wanna feel it, yeah.
So do I, girl. I want to feel something.
Take me to that place.
Hey, 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 hey,
The point
hey.
of no return. You better put in work. Promise you go berserk. Throw on the cape, use the superpowers, yeah, yeah. Then when I celebrate, lose my cool, yeah, yeah. Hit me with that boom, make me ooh, ooh, yeah. Hit me with your notes, make me sing, yeah, yeah. Come on, let our bodies do the talking. Use your hands, on its own language. We should find a sequence more than often. On the surface, need maintenance. Bring it alive. Make me feel something on.
I don't know, dude. This one isn't hitting like I thought it would.
Make me feel something on. I wanna feel it.
Yeah, that one, I don't know. It just didn't progress at all. This is, okay, this part kind of ending it off is definitely the hook. But it doesn't feel like a hook. It blends in too much that it all just feels like one big verse. There is not really enough going on with the instrumental, I think. I thought it could be this nice D&B Jersey Club vibe. But it didn't really progress to being like that. I wish I felt something about this one, too. I think it's my least favorite. Maybe I should have been probably more nicer about the first 4 tracks, because they look really good in comparison to the last 3, in my opinion. But, you know, we still have some tracks that could be at that level. Right now, track number 8. We'll see if it does get better. Okay.
This might be aggressive, but I won't second guess it. This is my love language.
That's kind of a gritty track so far.
I can hear it in your tone.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Still on single digits. I ain't trying to raise it. Yeah, I kept you waiting. I see you've been patient all along. You won't die, hold on. Say it now, say it now. I know that you miss me, but you play it down.
Hey.
I know that you miss me, but you play it down.
I kind of like her vocal style in this part.
Do it right now. What we do it right now. I just wanna lay in the bed we made. We ain't gotta talk about
This is like a nice R&B track.
it up right now. Jump up in right now.
Hey, she sounds really good on this track.
Last one I run away. You should be the last one to feel away. I wanna touch on someone that's familiar. I know you're trying to heal, yeah, I feel ya. I took a little break, it ain't kill ya. Might not be friends, but we better fit in. Say it now, say it
I love this part. This is my favorite part of the track, is that "Say It Now" part. Sounds so nice on the ears. I kind of wish that vocal melody was used more. Okay. There's like a lot of effects underneath her regular vocals in this part, which I like. I love this part. The hook's okay too. I like the hook. Adela nachos. I'm just kidding. Oh, bucketed. Subwoofers in the back. She heard the new Adela track. She's like, I need to do this too. No, I'm just kidding. All fun and games. This was a fun track. This was a solid track. This is one where I'm kind of like, okay, this is where maybe we're progressing in here somewhere. I think that was a fun, nice kind of like R&B track that had like this gritty kind of, nice kind of sound to it. I love her vocals on that one. Production didn't wow me. But I think her vocals and melody is honestly kind of the focus in that one. But it's a solid R&B track that I think is my favorite out of the last couple of ones that we've heard for sure. Mr. Nonchalant is track number 9. Curious to see what this one. Hey. Oh, this is like a creative, unique, like 2000s ass beat. Hey. This is a fun beat. Like what it looks like whenever the jeans come off. All this teasing is turning me on and on. Oh. That is big. I love that. That legal keys. What is happening? What the Dude, I'm getting whiplash with this track. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with this track. The production is kind of crazy. This beat is crazy. Then you got the addition of like some nice keys and some nice synths in there. I can't tell if this is a mess in a good way or a bad way. You know what I mean? It's kind of all over the place, but I don't know if I like it because it's all over the place. Because there's a lot going on. Still got a minute left. So... kind of things, I'm a tiger, but I like all kind of prints. Brace yourself, you got time to beat. Pace yourself when you down to me. I'm usually the one they're counting on, but it's you that I want to follow on. I really like that. Sounds like there's strings in there. Yeah. In mine, I don't get shy. No, it's not what it looks like. Real bad, but it's sit nice. Fine chick, gotta look twice. No special occasion, but you can wear me like a necktie. From what I heard through the grapevine, it's only right that we make wine. Slosh, sipping on me. Slosh, intoxicated. Slosh, born heavy. Slosh, go chasing. Slosh, sipping on me. Slosh, intoxicated. Slosh, born heavy. Slosh, go chasing. That one's kind of fun. I actually like... I don't know. Maybe it's because after this 4-track run, I'm like, I need something to wake me up. And I think this is good. I can't tell my thoughts on it. I think it's fun, but I don't know if it's fun because I think it's like bad fun. Like it's kind of camp. There's a lot of things going on. I'm trying to like... The structure is weird, you know what I mean? The production is actually fun. I like this production. It sounds nice. The song structure is interesting because you have a lot of things that like could be considered choruses, I think. And a lot of things just happening with the transitions between those two. Kind of the beat does sound like with the vocals, it's offbeat at times. But again, I think it kind of works right now. It's solid. I think this one's solid. It's kind of a vibe. We're definitely getting into that kind of hot, more intense kind of portion in the album because we do have the next 2 singles following this one. She Did It Again and Chanel. I don't mind She Did It Again. It's kind of fun for the first 2 minutes. And then again, I feel like it sounds like too long of a track, that it does get a little repetitive. But I do want to hear it again in context of the album, because I do think it's a vibe, especially after this track. I think it's going to sound nice.
Deep down you want me, I know you do.
Hey. And this might end up being one of the standout tracks in this album. I didn't think it would be, but...
I'm addictive, baby, what you want me to do? Not a quick fix, one hit might ruin you. A blessing, a lesson you don't need to learn. When you're playing with fire, you're begging to find out. The hard way, part ways, for your sake. Save her, the heartbreak. This is sweet shame, it's like this ain't Sade. No ordinary love, this is propane. No, it's not safe. Baby, this a dangerous game for you. Baby, this is all just play to be. And I don't need you blaming me like
That's kind of such a fun hook.
she did it again. Even when you feel like you can't get me out of your head. I got you like she did it again. Even when you feel like you can't get me out of your head. I know deep down you want me. I know you do. Deep down you want me. I know you do. I know deep down you want me. I know you do. But I meant honesty, not trying to tease. Oops, did it again like Britney. That's how it is, that's all I know. Not like anyone you met before me. Keep it in the dark. Keep secrets between you and I. You know I'm a star. Don't fly too close to me, you fall. And it's not safe, no, it's not safe. Maybe this a dangerous game for you. But baby, this is all child's play to me. And I don't need you blaming me like she did it again. Even when you feel like you can't get me out of your head. I got you like
This is a fun track.
she did it again. Even when you feel like you can't get me out of your head. I know deep down you want me. I know you do. Deep down you want me. I know you do. I know deep down you want me. I know you do. I don't like a fiend, don't fiend, ease up. We are not a team, this is not FIFA. No replays.
Yeah, this third
no
verse does feel
re-ups.
like it's not needed, though.
No re-ups. Got a body like a bottle, doesn't mean that you should spin the blow. All night here, happy telling lies. Cause you can't tell her where you really are. My eyes on you, that's a scary sight. And it's not safe, no, it's not safe. Baby, this a dangerous game for you. Baby, this is all just play to be. And I don't need you blaming me like she did it again. Even when you feel like you can't get me out of your head. I got you like she did it again. Even
It's
when
such
you
a
feel
catchy
like
song.
you can't
That
get
hook
me
is
out
really
of your head.
infectious.
I know deep down you want me. I know you do. Deep down you want me. I know you do. I know deep down you want me. I know you do.
I also think this is going to be a standout track for me just because of where it is in the track list. It comes after 5 songs where I find it's a range of songs I don't really care for and some songs that are okay. This one is the one that kind of shines in the midst of that. And then we have Chanel. Chanel is really fun. It's probably my favorite single, I would say. Like, this is a fun track.
They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel.
Also probably a contender for favorite track on the album.
They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. Turns out I had you turned out. What's my mood? Try me, come find out. One more time. Stop trying to read my mind. I'm not her and she's not me and you're not mine. No, yeah, with me. Baby, I'm a D&D. Please don't bother me. Hey, be no VV. Flawless diamond piece. You gotta make me freeze. Reasons that you gotta. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. Say love me, you ain't put me Chanel. I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby. Self-made bitch, yeah, You ain't upgrade me, waistline crazy. Man, don't chase me. Say you want see me, where you gonna take me? They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel. Walking, standing tall, but still fall for me. You come in with baggage, it's costing me. Still don't have it all, but give it all to me. Come and turn me on, but go off for me. No, yeah, with me. Baby, I'm a D&D. Please don't bother me. Hey, be no VV. Flawless diamond piece. Yeah, you gotta make me freeze. Reasons that you gotta.
Again, repetitiveness though. I can see that being a killer flaw in this album for sure.
I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby, self-made bitch. Yeah, you ain't upgrade me, waistline crazy. Man, don't chase me. Say you want see me, where you gonna take me? We say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel.
It's a fun track. 2 fun tracks back to back that are singles.
Say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Hey, say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Hey, say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Hey, say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Hey, say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel.
Okay, 3 new tracks that we've never heard before to round out the album. Crazy of Me, I Don't Care, and Hot Tubs. I hope they're solid. You know, I hope they're pretty solid. Because most of the album tracks that have been released alongside the album I haven't loved yet. So if we can have a good 3-track run here to end the album, my thoughts on the album are going to be much, much improved. So we'll see what the rest of this album has to offer. Crazy of Me featuring Mawu is up next. Ooh, that's cool. Hey, that's fun.
Sometimes I need a reminder where somebody told me so love. Say you never get it to the score. Please forgive me, I'll be careful. I never knew, now I know.
Chanting in the back is fun. Very Afro beats, very fun. Ooh, where are we going with this? Feels like we're getting taking the beat back a little bit. That's fun, the effects. Hey, a little bit of a change. The chanting's fun. This is groovy. I don't know if I'm a fan of the hook. I think it's fun. It's kind of fun. Like the whole track is fun and groovy and stuff. I don't know. My thoughts on that main hook where it's just like repetitive huh. It's interesting for sure. But it's a standout track for me, I think. Like, it's a fun little Afrobeats vibe, which kind of really shines in this album, because there's not too many of those, actually. I was expecting more of these style tracks, but there's kind of one of the very few of them in here. Not bad, not bad. I Don't Care, track number 13, featuring Babalwa M. Babalwa M. Ooh, this is cool. Hey. Ooh. I like this.
You've been trying to make me feel some type of way. Are you still thinking about me? Oh, that's such a shame. All the secrets we had, they just keep coming back to me. And you out every week 'cause you hope that you'll see me there.
Come on, where are we going?
You thought I'd still care. No, I don't. You know I don't. You know I don't. You thought I'd still care. No, I don't. You know I don't. You know I don't. You thought I'd still care. I don't care.
This is also a fun, dancey vibe.
Thought I still care. I don't care. Please don't follow my friends. That's what you're doing at end.
Hey, I like this.
I did the same thing too. Could you make it make sense? We're so in the past tense. They don't even like you. All the secrets we had, they just keep coming back to me. And you're out every week 'cause you hoping you'll see me there. Funny you thought I'd still care. No, I don't. No, I
Hey.
don't.
No, I don't.
You thought I'd still care. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Energy. Energy. Let's go.
Still care. I don't care. You thought I still care. I don't care.
No. Hey. It is a catchy hook. Featured artist Cooks. Yeah, this was really fun. This is good. I think I like that better than Crazy in Me, actually. That was a fun dancey track with kind of the same styles of Crazy of Me, but the drums were kind of more intense there for a more kind of dancier vibe. The hook was much stronger in that one. I thought, and the featured artist I thought was really, really good. I think that one's also a standout track. Really fun track. Last track on the album, Hot Tubs. I've heard good things about Hot Tubs as well. I really hope we kind of close out this album with like a banger, with a great track, something that is probably marks my favorite of the album, because we're kind of missing that standout track for me right now. That I hope Hot Tubs can kind of claim and take that prize. And then after that, I will summarize my thoughts on this album, because I do have stuff to say. Ooh, this is like very nighttime drive. Very synthy. I love the vibe of this one. I love the synth work to create like such an environment for this track. And her vocals in the hook too, killer. What did she say? Hey. I love that hook. It's a strong hook for sure. And the way she like sings it too is just really good. I'm glad this one was a closer. That was fun. That was a fun track. Again, a standout to finish the album. Okay, truth or dare. We don't need you. Okay. The album. What do I think of this album? Well, you know, one thing I do have to say about this album, I think it's, you know, I think it's inconsistent. I think it's inconsistent, and maybe the track listing does have something to do with this. I just feel like it just kind of goes. It happens. And there's not like a reason for why the track listing kind of is the way it goes. Especially in the middle of the album, it just loses so much steam with the tracks that are the weakest inside the middle of the album. First 4 tracks, I think, are really strong when you look at it now. You know, I was still, like, there's still some songs in that first 4 where I'm like, okay, it needs work. But kind of going back from the middle of the album and looking at those first 4 tracks, I'm like, that is a really solid run. That's definitely probably the best run of the album, is this first 4 opener. Then you get to the next wow, I cannot speak. That's how shell-shocked I am by this album. The next 5 tracks, I think, right now in Mr. Nonchalant, I think are okay tracks, but there's still parts of it where I'm like, it's missing something, and that's kind of what this album is defined as, is it's missing a lot. There's things I would change about mostly every track on here, even the songs that I think are my favorite. I feel like have a flaw, and they're either repetitive or they're just too stagnant for one period of time, especially in the verses. Um, so after that, you have She Did It Again and Chanel, which are two standout tracks of mine. So, the final five tracks as well are solid. Are solid. But, even the, even the best tracks, in my opinion, as I've said before, do have their flaws that I don't think makes for like a crazy, high of the high album. You know what I mean? If we're going over my favorites, I think my favorites are, I think That Girl was fun. It had a fun groove. Kiss is really fun. I think that is my absolute favorite. Kiss is my favorite on the album. So That Girl, Kiss, and Is It is a fun single choice that I really enjoyed. Again, one thing about the singles is that I think they're too repetitive. I still enjoy them, but again, they do suffer from a lack of, what is going to happen next? Can we pop off? Can we do something that is more interesting than what we have the framework of, and kind of make it that more interesting and engaging? So That Girl, Kiss, Is It. Again, I don't know how I feel about Right Now and Mr. Nonchalant. They're kind of in the middle of three tracks that I really did not care for. Fairy Tale, Double Blind, Feel Something. And then, Right Now, Mr. Nonchalant, that I thought were just okay tracks. With another listen, I might grow to like them even more. Even She Did It Again, feels... It has one of the funnest hooks. That is up there for one of my favorites, absolutely. The hook is undeniably fun. The first 2 to 2.5 minutes is nice. And then again, it just feels like it goes on for too long. That was an issue I had on my immediate listen. Chanel as well. The framework is there for a fun song, but it feels like it loses its steam. It's so samey throughout. Crazy of Me has a groove that I think is pretty solid. Not a standout of mine. I Don't Care has this dancey kind of as well Afrobeat section that I think is a standout for me. And then Hot Tubs is a great outro. So That Girl, Kiss It, Is It, She Did It Again, Chanel, I Don't Care, and Hot Tubs probably round out my favorites. So yeah, ultimately it is kind of chaotic. It does sound at times that the production is waiting for something to be more engaging. So the instrumentals do feel like they could be way more interesting. I don't feel like her delivery is anything too special as well. Unfortunately, I'm not wowed by too much. I like her vocals at certain moments, but most of the time the verses are just like, get me to the chorus. And even then, I don't know if the hooks are... I don't mean to sound like a hater, but my expectations coming in is that the album tracks were going to be just as solid as the singles. But I'm kind of let down by these new album tracks as well. And even the singles that I didn't think I really cared for end up being the strongest. That is my ultimate thought. Let me know. Maybe it's an album that is going to grow intensely on me. But I find her debut album to be much better. Let me know your thoughts. Do you disagree? What are your favorite tracks? I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this album reaction, but these are my honest thoughts. These are my honest thoughts with the track. Kiss is my favorite. Let me know your favorite tracks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared for the reception of this, but oh well, I'm being honest.